Right. I'm gonna slow him down for that. Do that for Grace. Grace. Don't want to do it in that. It's fun. Oh, we could put it. What? Skyline? That's two. Just got Skyline. Think my shit's working? I don't know. Is this car a manual or is this car a sequential? I'll see. All right. Well, this is the one that I kept crashing at. Well, because it was wet. Kept locking out my ABS. I kept locking out my brakes. I don't have ABS on. Fuck that. Let's give this a restart because I remember why I skipped this race before. Absolutely scrubbing. think the launch control is definitely broken. Real. And 1,000. Good. Bump you out because I misjudged that turn. Thank you for your sacrifice. Really? Really? Yeah, he's out to get me. All right. All right, not sorry. We're not having all the arrow the other vehicles had. It did all right. Godzilla.
Okay, Sparky, what's next? Okay, Sparky,
Recommending
I have set your route to the cross-country race event.
the buggy. 10 miles. So I know there's some cars that have a mastery that gives you an extra car. That's a super wheel spin.
In 200 yards, turn left. Turn left. In 400 yards, turn left. Turn left.
Zigged and zagged, and then I splatted. What car is that for sale?
In 400 yards, turn right. Turn right. In 400 yards, turn right. Turn right. In 400 yards, turn right. Turn
Let's
right.
turn out in front of me and just stop.
In
Oh
400
shit.
yards, turn left.
Cars flying at me. Let me stop in the middle of the road.
Turn left.
What's this? Not one. I want EP3. It'll be cheap. Might as well. Yeah. It's common, but take it. My brother had one of those cars. He had a lot more Hondas than I did. Only had one Honda. Actually traded in my MR2 for it. It was an EG hatch with an F20V swap. So the Accord SIR motor from Japan. I traded that car for an 03 Focus ZX3 and a considerable amount of cash. I ended up keeping that car, but
Turn sharp left.
that car made me fall in love with the Focus. The modern Focus is past the Escorts. Even though it was front wheel drive, it was still decently fun to drive. It was a manual. The only issue was the starter solenoid wire was ran really close to the exhaust manifold. It would melt. Oh yeah, no, we're doing the Trail Cat. What's up, Shadow? How you doing, bud? I'm trying to stay up. I'm trying to stay awake. I should be sleeping, but I need to potentially get my father from the hospital. Did he? Oh, that sucks. Last night was a shitty night. We had a storm roll through. We were without power for like 5-6 hours. I hope your day gets better, good sir. It's already a shitty day. Hopefully that means it can't get worse. It can only get better. Like, you would die. You would die. I just hit someone midair. Like, both your Tahoe's transes are out. And codes want them moved. Like code enforcement. That sucks. Damn. You have to roll them bitches? Did the neighbors call and complain, or was it just they happened to roll by? Or is it because they're inoperable? Damn, that sucks. All three. The triple whammy. That sucks. And they're so particular about that. Like, once they get up on you about it, they're not letting up. They want to give you fines. Were you rebuilding the trans, or were you gonna send them out? Yes, there more. It is early. I would be sleeping, but I gotta stay awake to potentially pick up my father from the hospital. He might be getting discharged today. And if he is, I have to drive down there and get him, take him home, take him to his place. Like, you would die. You would die. There's no jump. You're not living from that kind of jump. What's going on? Did you replace the torque converter too? Did you take it somewhere to get rebuilt, or did you buy it a transmission that was quote unquote rebuilt? I want to see the replay. Did you show me a replay? I was in first person because I bought a junkyard motor when my Explorer, it was 95 Sport. Probably lied to you. Show your receipt. The first transmission I bought for the Explorer was the wrong one. The second one was the right transmission, but it had all forward gears and no reverse. I feel it. So after the third transmission, after the pulling the transmission for the third time, what I hit, I didn't even hit anything. It's got too much air? What the fuck was that? I bought a rebuild kit and I took it to a transmission rebuild shop and had them rebuild it, and then I put it back in. Did I clip the barrier of the track? Did you lose your stream streak more with all those times I went live trying to fix my shit? Damn. My bad. Yeah, no, I switched GPUs around. I don't know if you saw it or not. Yeah, I hit track limits apparently. Went a little too hot off that jump. Damn. And then I deleted them. If I would have left them up, could you have watched it again, or was it? It was too many. It was like back to back to back to back to back. Because what I ended up, it was using the wrong GPU. It was using the 3050 instead of the 3070 Ti. That sucks. Well, I don't know about this stream, but anything except the 24-hour stream on the Redemption you can pick from. I'll do it without you having to use your channel points. Hope you get the. It seems like you're in between a rock and a hard place, Shadow, honestly. You got that many project vehicles and not. Of the space. Yeah. Yeah. You can give you VIP. I don't know how to give someone VIP over there, honestly. Can I just click on your name and do it? Honestly, dude. That's probably what you're gonna have to do. It sucks. Like I regretted selling my 240. Damn. You got nothing. What happened to all those Z's? You get rid of them too? Let's see. Damn, dude. I honestly feel kind of scared not having an extra vehicle. Uh-oh. Nissans and electrical gremlins are terrible. Shadow, on Tick side. Did it work? It says unable to add VIP. All right, you piece of shit. I don't have on this scene. I don't have the shared chat up. Oh damn, man. You so want to get enough to fix one of them? Very good. Community roles manager. Yeah. I did that and it said unable to VIP. There we go. Let's see him on the list. And roll. Boom. You could have it. You could have it. 103 stream streak is wild. If it wasn't for my streaming PC taking a shit, you would have gotten even higher. I would have had to veto the alcohol. I would have had to veto. I appreciate it. Yeah, no, it literally it popped up in the chat after I did it. It said unable to VIP to add VIP. I'm like, what? But I was able to go to the dashboard. I was able to go to the dashboard and do it. So yeah, no, I would have had to veto the alcohol. I would have had to do it tonight if I got on. I can't drink now. I can't drink at 11:30 in the morning, sir. Yep. Yes, I did. Well, in reality, I did the math, and most of the power issues are user error or 3090s. Even overclocking my 5080, I'm only pulling 360 watts, which is 60% of what that connector is rated for. And the adapter has 3 8-pins plugged into it, and I'm using 3 dedicated 8-pins. Yeah. I don't like the 12-volt high power. I don't like the connector, but I'm not getting a 3090. I mean a 3090. I'm not getting a 5090. I can't afford a 5090. The only reason I got the 5080 is because I was gonna have to spend, close to $300 on a used card, or $500 to $600 on a 5060 Ti. Amazon has the PNY for $1,300. It's $200 off. Yeah, the 5070 would have been a side grade from my 3090. It would have sucked more if I would have tried to render anything. It wouldn't have been as good as productivity. I couldn't run Cloud Code on VS Studio VS Code. It would not have been upgraded. If I put it in Groovy's PC, it's a bigger bump for her to be on the 3090 than it would have been to put a 5070 on a PCIe Gen 3, even though it's only 5% loss. So it doesn't really saturate the bus. I had thought about not streaming anymore and just selling the streaming PC. That was a serious thought. This scrapping the streaming PC and buying a 5080 anyway. Yeah. Damn it. I'm resetting. I'm not. I'm using the Aver Media, the internal capture card, because it can do 4K, but it can't do that sucks. I haven't been using the XR1 Pro. It kind of sucks that you could never get it working. It was fine for me. Okay. I had a really bad audio delay with the EVGA, but that was when I just can't do this jump, man. What the hell? It was when I was using my no, that my audio delay was before I even got the capture card. It was before I got the capture card. Yeah, mine when I was using my Astro mix amp by the optical, it was adding a nasty. Dude, I will not. This is just me personally. You know, people swear by it, but the amount of Elgato splash screens I have seen over the years and consistently throughout the years, even now, if you see a splash screen from somebody's capture card, it's Elgato, and it's their software. They make great hardware, but their software is so shit. I will not use anything Elgato that requires me to use their software suite. Like, I love their mic. The Wave DX and Wave XLR is awesome. Yeah, that's why I won't get a Stream Deck. I won't get an Elgato capture card. The cameras, I mean, it may be better than it was. And again, it might be user error. It might be they're not doing something right, you know? But the amount of Elgato splash screens I've seen. Yeah, I think the Stream Deck software is a lot more stable. But I just won't use their stuff off of principle. Like when I used it for their noise reduction on the mics, it was so resource heavy for no reason. Like there's no reason it needs to use 25% of my 10708 in my laptop. I mean, I'm getting even worse. I'm distracted, that's why. We're not gonna do that race again. That jump was fucking me up.
The crowd's waiting. Head to the showcase event and I'll get the stunt pilots to run their flight checks.
The Aver Media. What is it? I don't remember what. Let me look at. I have to look up the Amazon order to see what it's. Aver Media.
The 2000 GTR is in your garage.
Really, I've had zero issues with the thing. This isn't internal. Mine's internal. But I also never had any issues with the EVG XR1 Pro, and you did. Uh-oh. going on. I ordered something. For a site. Oh my God. I'm sorry. You gotta give me a minute. I had to order something for another technician for another site, and he needed it by today. And Amazon didn't notify me. They used. Okay. Oh, it still says arriving today. I don't think it's going to arrive in the next 15 minutes. All right. Let me go back to what I was trying to do. Well, the Aver Media HDMI 2.1 internal PCIe capture card. $4K60 ultra low latency. It's the GC575 Live Gamer 4K 2.1. It's gone up considerably in price, I think. Yeah. Let me go back. It's $230 right now. How much did I pay for this thing? October 17th, 2025. It was $180. I got it for $194.84 to my door. So it was $179.99 when I bought it, and now it's on sale for $230. List price is $269.99. So do with that information what you will. I was trying to get a capture card that would work with the ultra wide. I couldn't find a single capture card that would let me use. Yeah, it's been good. You got to download the suite and everything to install the drivers, but it worked with OBS, no problem. I couldn't find a single capture card that would do 5120 by 1440. So I got that one. And I realized it wouldn't work because it said it support ultra wide, not my ultra wide. If it does 4K 60, it'll probably do 1440 it'll do 1440 at 144. Probably the same as the EVG XR1 Pro. Standard 2160 by 1440, but you can look it up and see. I don't remember. It was like last year when I did it. Do I have a barn find that was done? No. I was ready to collect.
Yuji insists there's a busy time on the road. So, give it a spin.
No, I have 3 monitors on the gaming PC. I'm projecting, I have OBS running on the gaming PC, projecting this screen to a 1080p monitor, and then I'm capturing it on the streaming PC. And doing all the filters and everything.
Welcome back, Sparky.
I could still be using my EVGA. I still could be using it, but I was having issues because I have 3 cameras plus the EVGA shows up as a camera, and I was having I thought my USBs were overloading. I thought my USB controllers were overloading, so that's why I got an internal. So I was using my PCIe bandwidth instead of my USB controllers. Let's see how this.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Hey, I have clutch mate. Those mirrors are pointed down. Oh. Oops. How far can I drive out here? Yeah. So the 1070 Ti died, but I don't think it actually died. I don't think it actually died. I think the Windows update killed me being able to use it with a 30 series. It wouldn't load the driver onto the card. And I tried, there was nothing to roll back, but NVIDIA stopped supporting it, and the Windows update stopped it from being able to load the drivers. And I tried reinstalling, I tried clearing the drivers and reinstalling the drivers and just using the 1070 Ti. I haven't tried it in another PC because the only other PC I have that's not on Windows 11, I don't have a power supply that can run this. It's my mini Acer tower. And I don't have another power supply. And the internal power supply doesn't have an extra 8-pin to plug it in to test it. All my other PCs are fully updated Windows 11. But I bought that card in 2018, and it was my main and my gaming rig until 2021 when I got the 3070 Ti. Then I mined with it for over a year with the 3060 Ti. Yeah, no, I've been on Windows 11. Once they said they were ending support for Windows 10, I just went to Windows 11 on everything. The last one of our main PCs to go to Windows 11 was Groovy's PC. And even that, we did that before the end of Windows 10 support. Supposed Windows 10 support. Once they made the announcement, I upgraded. So it might not be fully dead. It's just a driver incompatibility. like I said, 8 years, you know, and it made its money back when I was mining it with a 3060 Ti. I didn't never mine with my, I tried mining with my 3070, but the VRAM temps was way too high.
400 yards. Turn right.
No, it doesn't have dual BIOS. It was the Asus Cerberus. But then Groovy used it in her PC. Before I bought the 3090 in 2023. Yeah, my 3070 Ti, the VRAM temp. Now again, the VRAM temp wasn't terrible, but it was like high 80s, open air, and I was like, no. Yeah, no. Not the Ti. Did the 3070 have DDR6X or DDR6? The 3070 Ti is DDR6X. The chonker. I mean, mine was the amp hollow black. It was a 3. It's a 3 triple fan. I'm not gonna upgrade this car yet. I'll just. I think another barn find is done. It's the POW.
It's all yours. Take it for a spin.
I don't want to take it for a spin. Thank you for the raid, Snap. I gotta close an extra. How you doing, cutie? I gotta close some tabs that were of you, and now for me. Apparently there's not a raid alert for purple. I gotta go into Bowrix and set that up. Rip. Some more streak on me. Okay. Well, yeah, that's it. But it's not Fluff's the host alert the video that Fluff made, where I guess a clip of me in Fortnite hitting a headshot with the Rainbow Six Siege. Well, they all like rushed that room. I don't. If y'all don't mind, I'll leave it how it is. Like I have a sound alert for it. I don't know if it popped up anything on the screen, but it's not like the whole video. All right. Appreciate the alert, good sir. Appreciate it. Yeah, we're playing some Forza, so I can stay awake until I know if my father's getting discharged out of the hospital. Normally, I am not on during the day. It's not never, but it's very rare. Makes a change. He does. Appreciate you sticking through with the raid, Mexi. Your name sounds familiar, but I am a bit sleep deprived at the moment. I don't think I'd ever get snapped to play Forza. It's like he would never get me to play Diablo. I played Diablo for Fluff when he was doing a 24-hour stream. I appreciate that follow.
Hello there.
Thank you. I think I played Diablo for 6 hours, and I'm like, no. I knew it wasn't for me. I tried it. But that's the great thing about gaming. You know, there's something for everybody.
Around when it is safe to do so.
Thank you, good sir. Let's go. Did you get the bones from that event? And were you playing the droid event, the droid game, or not really? I don't remember. But I will catch you later more. Appreciate you hanging out. Okay. Yeah, they made it easier, but they did a limited time event for a droid for the BB-8, and then for an attack droid. This would have been similar to my S14 if I wouldn't have sold it. Well, if it wouldn't have flooded, and then if I wouldn't have sold it, I would have put the boss. I would have put the boss front end on it. It definitely wouldn't have had the big rear wing. It had a 400R body kit. It had the rear bumper and the side skirts. Definitely was not this fast. It had a hard time going over 125. But I had done the stand spoilers on it, and I did the Nissan power brakes made the biggest difference in the handling. I have a lot of cars in here that are my former cars. It's fun to drive them, but it makes you miss them. Too much sauce. Drifting, I don't know if I just don't have the tune right or like something just feels off and I can't quite place it. Something important here? Is that a car? What are they doing here? Oh, it's the day trip event. I don't want to do that. Well, I'm not. I don't know if I should set up my other camera for the foot cam because I don't have the lights underneath anymore. The strip ripped and I tried fixing it, got it all fixed, and put off an addressing diode or something. Definitely the wrong gear.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. In 100 yards, turn left. You have arrived
What's that?
at your
The Cayman?
destination.
One's a car. I don't enter the event. Too bad. I can't. Can't get to the car. Maybe that's the car I'm using for the event. Okay. That makes sense why I can't buy it because I'm going to get it as a gift, I think.
Stay focused and feel free to show off a little. These pilots aren't going to be holding back on the show
What do I have to do? I don't know what I have to do for it. I'll do it, Shadow. I just don't know what I have to do. These jumps just do not agree with me. You're looking into it now? You don't even know? Okay. Fair. Fair. I saw something about because we have the premium, we get more cars in the car pass or whatever. Yeah, remember were you talking about it? You asked if there was one in there, and I was like, I don't know. I didn't see one. I always liked the IS300s, but it kind of sucked that the USDM never got a 2J turbo. It was said only the NA. I really like the dash. Right. The 20 points, okay. Like I saw the points in the festival, but like I didn't understand how do you use those points. You got the manual version? I mean, the US got the IS300 in manual. It came in manual. The tattoo artist had a manual one way back in the day. Oh. That plane flying under there kind of distracted me a little bit. Oh, that would do it. Did you check your blood sugar, or did you just realize you hadn't eaten anything? Okay, okay. Oh. Hope you can get that sorted quickly. Yeah, yeah. That makes sense. The amount of guys in Miami that had automatics but put the Crown Royal bag over their thing and put the shift knob to make it look like a manual was way too high. How slow is I? 2-star?
What a crowd pleaser. Up against 2 stunt pilots and you still pulled it out of the bag.
Didn't they have the was not the store? Did the Cressida come turbo or no? No, the Cressida was older than the IS300, than the Altezza. What I was sad about is that the LS400 never came. The LS300 and 400, the 3S You could find in manual. You couldn't get the 400, the V8 in manual. It was only automatic.
A wristband awaits you behind an entirely out-of-this-world rush event. Here are the
Yeah, yeah,
details you can
yeah.
take on to qualify for it, pushing you
We never get the fun
closer to
stuff.
legend status. You have work to do.
It is. It is Snap. The thing, I never played the Horizon series before 5. The thing I like about this one is it doesn't force you to do a specific race except for like the events. You know, like the showcases, the festival. Nice, nice. Did you do the global? Like it's not global. I forget what they call it. But not just the car ray tracing. You did like the full ray tracing. Mine ran fine, but the drop in frames, it dropped like 30 frames, and I didn't like the frame gen. Okay, okay. It looked good, but it wasn't worth the drop in frames, and I don't know why the 2x frame gen. Nice, nice. I saw you went live yesterday, Shadow, but by the time I pulled it up, you were already gone. Oh, gotcha. This isn't Hardcraft. So if you play on the Game Pass version, the PC Game Pass version, it locks you at 60. It's overloaded. Yeah, that poor 3060 is doing too much, brother. It's time. It's tired, boss. I know you're on a budget, and the cars are way more important than a GPU.
Turn around
But
when it is
whenever
safe
you
to
do
do
get a
so.
GPU to put you put the 3060 in your streaming rig.
Yards. Turn left. Turn left.
Okay. Yep. Way on the back burner. It's in cold storage at this point.
You have arrived at your
I
destination.
feel that, man. %, 100%. Yeah, below 50 wasn't too great for me. Snap, I was kind of just pushing the frame to see what I can get. But doing the 2x frame gen introduced like this micro stutter. What felt like a little bit of a stutter that I didn't like. Maybe it was just the latency of it. Yeah, I agree with you, Shadow. It's definitely, you can still play. You like I told my buddy Big Bird, I'm like, if your internet can handle it, your PC can't handle it, you could always just go and stream it off the cloud. You know, like that's always an option. Of course, he was sliding to me. Oh yeah, man, it looks phenomenal. No, I just got spun out. You gotta love it. Damn, it won't run 5 anymore? It runs 6 but not 5? Oh. When do you guys spun me out? So we unlocked Bumper Car Edition. Hey, Groovy loved playing. She didn't like racing, but I bought the Cayenne, the Turbo S Cayenne, and she was just driving around, doing the sites and collecting the collectibles and the banners, so she was having a blast. Yeah, there you go. Like that? Wow. Kind of fucked it up. I got a little angry. That's the corner they took me out on. I don't even know if it was him. Yeah, I love the fact that it's set in Japan. If it was anywhere else, I can't say I would be. I can't guarantee I'd be as into this game as I am.
Hey.
Hey, darling, I'm live.
Okay. Noted.
I'll see myself out on that. I still don't know if my father's getting discharged today or not. He's supposed to let me know, and I haven't heard back.
Okay.
Trying to stay awake.
Yeah, I figured. Well, I'm gonna mute, so I'll probably let us we can hear your voice.
Right on, right? Be here for a bit until something changes. I want to see the replay. Get a room. I'm in a room. I'm in our house. That's my prerequisite in it with I'm live. Next thing you know, never mind. I'm not even gonna go there. Not even gonna go there. I bumped him. He might have taken me out on the next turn. And I might deserve that. No, it wasn't him. I gave him space. Okay, so it was the K truck. I think I took out the wrong one though. I think it was the one in front. Try it again. Game is definitely a vibe. I'm here for it. Did I do it to myself? Was that a me thing? I saw a reel of somebody complaining about Forza. It was just clips of them getting constantly shoved into the wall and spun out over and over and over again. Like I feel like, do I just cut to the inside there? Go super. If I get super slow and try to cut inside on that turn, I get punted anyway. Wasn't as bad. You mean, Anna? course, it's the Miatas in front. We got to move the radar somewhere a bit where I can see it easier. It's always the ones you know. It's always the ones you know. Are we friends on Xbox on the Xbox social stat? Okay. I think it's probably the first time I've played since you played. Because we lost power last night after I got home from work. Did my driver retard try to put you into the wall? Okay. Nice, nice. Which Civic did you get? I'm surprised you didn't try driving one of the Volkswagens. You know, Esoteric Rogue is playing Forza Motorsport right now. God, there's the boy. I don't see you on there. Nice, nice. Gotcha. Definitely one of the SIs, but there's so many models. Is it the hatchback or is it the coupe? I don't know Honda's well enough to know which gen is which. Okay.
Okay, Sparky.
So it's probably the EP3 then.
Okay, Sparky. I have set your route to the dirt race event.
Level 65 already. Let's go. Nice, nice. That's the one thing. Being on a controller is much easier than a wheel in this game, especially for drifting. I see clips of people drifting, and I see their front wheel twitching. I know he's on a controller. Like that wheel speed is impossible on a wheel. Mouse and keyboard. That's wild. That's wild. Do you not have a controller, Snap, or you just were like, I'm just gonna raw dog it? The Type R is wild. Some big ass hands you got. I prefer PlayStation. PlayStation controllers are more comfortable for me than Xbox style controllers. But yep. I don't have a PlayStation controller that has paddles on the back. The Gilligan controller had great specs for the price. It's the Type R. That's a nice car. The Type R is phenomenal for being front-wheel drive and having the power that it has. For having over 300 horsepower and being able to track as well as it does and put the power down. Or is it the 97, the Type R? The 2004. I really like the S2000 Time Attack. That thing is grippy. I think I want to get in the GT and upgrade it a little bit. This felt a little slow. I'll drive it here to this race and then I'll upgrade it afterwards. Okay. Nice, nice. Yeah, the one at the bottom was the EP. It's the EP3. The shifter was weird, man. I know you can't really see it in the cockpit view, but that shifter is so weird. That
In 400 yards,
that's a K series, but I think it's a K20. It's a 2-liter.
turn right.
Gonna cut that corner. A street race. I don't know why it won't let me do co-op or PvP. Could have upgraded the GT so I could have used it. Mercedes, Lambo. Recommended. Yeah, it didn't give me the option. But you have to be convoyed up to be PvP. Okay, just need another player. Oh, so you're PvPing your convoy. Gotcha, gotcha. It won't do this open PvP. Makes sense. He tracks a little bit, but I understand. You do that to yourself, bud. You do that to yourself. NSX, which one? The Type R? The NSXR? It was crazy that the 2023 Civic Type R. Nice. I have one already, I think, if it's the NSXR. It was crazy that the 2023 Civic Type R. Okay. I saw the Civic Type R had a higher PI rating than the NSX. That NSXR, I was like, that's crazy. I thought those lights in the tunnel were car headlights. That was the end of the race. I'll take a second. I'm fine with that. Modern Rally.
Okay, Sparky, I have set your route to the dirt race event.
Yeah, that's how this drive is for now. Don't know what button I need to bind to switch the mode. Is that the same as a convertible? Only gonna let me use the clutch when I'm doing trip tron, like I'm doing the paddles. Yeah, no, it does let me do the clutch.
You have arrived at your destination.
Evo, or the Yaris. No, we'll stick in A. Honestly, the Yaris was kind of a little disappointing on the dirt. I don't know if it was the tires. I didn't look at the tune. Crack my windshield. I cracked my windshield running into him. Kind of stopped on the apex there. I'm sorry. Don't know why I'm apologizing to AI, but we get to run on you. Missed that. One thing I wish that they would do, well, two things. On the screen where it's going to cinematic, I wish it wouldn't cut the screen so much for the cutscene. But another thing, like, the only thing that make this game perfect is VR support. Like the fact that they came out with like a MetaQuest 3S Xbox branded, and you can install Game Pass on it and play games with the ultra, with the mega big screen in VR. But their first party games don't have VR support, which kind of feels like a miss, a big drop, a big miss, you know. It's much easier just to slap a controller and make the app compatible and give it a paint job than it is to actually pay your developers to integrate VR support. And it's not Unreal Engine, so I can't inject it. Because I injected it into the Japanese Drift Master game. It looked phenomenal, but I lost all my force feedback when I did that. It kind of killed the purpose of it. Nico's not cracked in the ending. I got outbid on one car in the auction house, and then I bought out one of the Mercedes. I forget which car I got. Cross country.
Okay, Sparky, I have
Oh,
set
dirt.
your route to the dirt race event.
Wanted to upgrade that BT40. Yeah, where's the accuracy? Got some Honda. This one. Yeah, it's a 572. And then the Type R is a 620. Even the 97, what surprised me even more than the Type R was the 97 Type R was even faster, even higher performance. Like even the common Civic Type R, like the EP3, less aftermarket. That's 350 horsepower. Okay, that's 312. That makes sense. These two are aftermarket. They got upgrades. That makes sense. I was trying to make a drift Black Horse. Sorry, Dark Horse. Let me see how much that 4Runner costs. $35,000. Yeah, I'll buy it.
Welcome back, Sparky.
Great. Before you crazy. Let's just go basic. Let's see where we're at. Race brakes. I bumped up. Hey, not enough. Never mind. I guess it's gonna be S1. Okay. Did all that. What was I gonna do? Pause this vacancy. $72K. Not getting released today. I can go to sleep.
Did I hear you say you're not getting discharged?
Not getting discharged. Not today.
You have an update on everything or no?
Ask me to keep me updated. Getting updates from him is like pulling water from a rock.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I think I might need to change the battery in one of our smoke detectors. I think I hear it chirping, or if I'm tripping.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. Recalculating route. In 100 yards, turn right.
I think we might have one of those batteries still. Maybe not. They were expensive. I think they were lithium-ion ones. Purposely not hitting things that I could, just to save stuff for you if you ever, whenever you want to drive around in this game again. Oh.
In 400 yards, turn right. Turn right. In 400 yards, turn right. Turn right. In 400 yards, turn left. Turn left.
Interesting. Yeah, what's up, Fox? How you doing? How you doing? Better than 5? This game better than a 5? What better than a 5? I'm good. I'm good. I'm tired. I was staying up to potentially have to. Oh, 100%. I personally did not like Horizon 5. That was the first Horizon I tried. I played Motorsport 7 and then Motorsport 23 or 8. I just didn't like being forced where to go and what to do in Horizon 5. This one, you still got to do like the main events. Nice, nice. It took me a little while to get this. The first 2 days of early access, I played on controller. I couldn't get it working, but I got it sorted. The launch controls. Gotcha. Yeah, I never played the earlier ones since I was on PlayStation. My my Xbox 360 Halo Edition got the Red Ring of Death. And so I never got another Xbox until the Series X. And that was more for my wife. Because I was on PC at that point. I played Horizon 5 on PC because I had Game Pass. I mean, I played on Xbox and on PC because I had Game Pass. And it just couldn't hold me. Once I got into a set of Forza, Gran Turismo lost its allure pretty quickly. It was fun, but that whole sport prologue and, you know, the PS4 was the last one that I played. People love 7. It looks fun, you know. I don't knock anybody that still likes it. The VR looks pretty good too. So one thing I wish is that this if Forza 6 had VR support, I'd be an absolute love with it. Oh yeah, no, that's a level of dedication I don't have the time for. I can see people that are like purists that really like racing games wouldn't like this because it's checkpoint racing, you know. But driving around Tokyo, around Horizon version of Tokyo, is real fun. I have a soft spot for Tokyo, and like, there's no oscillation on the Moza on the wheelbase. Like, I get more oscillation on a set of Forza, honestly. Yeah. So the only Need for Speed when I had my Thrustmaster, the was it the RS, the GTRS or RSGT? I was able to get that to work on Need for Speed when I sold that one, and I ended up getting the TX, which is Xbox compatible. I couldn't get it to work on any of my on any of the Need for Speeds except for Heat. But I couldn't get my USB controller to shifter to work or my e-brake. So it was kind of like I didn't want to use the paddles, you know. If I would have gotten a Thrustmaster shifter to connect to the base, it probably would have worked. But Moza, I can't get any of them to work with Need for Speed. But this one, I got the Moza to work. It's just you gotta hook the base up first and set the force feedback when you feel the spring in the wheel. Then I could plug my pedals in and bind them, and then I can plug my shifter and my e-brake in. I couldn't put my button box in or I lose force feedback. And every time I launch the game, I have to unplug my e-brake and my shifter, or I lose my force feedback. But it's not that hard to do. And I got my little hub right on the rig,
Okay, Sparky, what do you want to do next?
so I can just unplug it.
Okay, Sparky, I have set your route to the road race.
But I have the haptic motors on my pedals, and between the vibration of the bass and the force feedback of the bass and the haptics on the pedals, it feels so good, and it feels great off-road. Like it vibrates the shit out of the rig
Turn right.
when I'm off-road, to the point like if I try to take a streetcar off-road, it's like I can't. I gotta switch to a truck or off-road car. Okay. Yeah, yeah. No, the Logitechs have a lot more compatibility. You can play a lot more games with Logitech.
Turn right.
This is the R12v2. I used my Thrustmaster base a lot, and the biggest thing for me was the wheel speed just couldn't keep up. The force feedback, it wasn't quite enough, but it was good enough. It was plenty. 3.9. You know, I didn't need the whole 12 of the R12, but I liked the newer encoder. And also, I only run it at 70 or 80% in most games. So I have the overhead so it doesn't clip. But direct drive is a lot better. The wheel speed works a lot better for drifting too. But yeah, no, this is a lot, but there's people that have like the 21 Newton meter bases. You know, at that point, it's more about having,
Turn left.
how do you put it? The more power it has, the more range it has to give you those finite details. And you tweak it so it doesn't crank your arms out. But I was playing Car Street and I crashed. Like I hit something that my other buddy that was racing didn't hit. And it sent me flying in the air and it snatched the wheel and it jammed my thumb. Like it hurt. Like there are people that have broken fingers on the high Newton meter wheelbases. But the thing about direct drive is if the force feedback, if you get too low of a base, you need to have overhead so that if it wants to give you 100% force, it doesn't cause the motor to clip with you holding it. And the bigger wheel you go, the heavier it is and the more it mutes. You know, the more it mutes what it's trying to send you. I personally like the Thrustmaster because it was a belt-driven
Yards. Turn right.
R12. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Definitely need the E-stop and to pull your hands away from using the F1 wheel. Oh, I have an F1 wheel for the Thrustmaster, and it would hurt. It would hurt, even with only 3.9. Even the Sparko wheel on the 3.9 on the Thrustmaster would hurt. But I have the 12. I have my R12 set to 80% in Forza, and then I have, what are my settings? I think I have everything set to 1. Yeah, 1.0. I haven't cranked anything up. Rating scale 0.5. Yeah, yeah. I like the Moza. The Moza seemed like the best bang for the buck. What wheel is this? The R is this? I think this is the RSV2. This is the one with the leather, and it had the the quad paddles. So the bottom two, not in Forza, but it can be bound to, like, if you're doing a dual clutch. I'm not really big on F1, but if I did want to get to an F1, or if I was playing like, I feel like this wheel was like the best balance, because if I wanted to get into like the GT3 classes and I wanted to, you know, the F1, I wanted to use a clutch I had, I could set the slave and the master clutches on this one. but still have the full wheel without having to buy another wheel. Before I bought another wheel, I would honestly want to get another control box and add more motors. Add a motor on probably this upright or on my shifter plate, and then add ones on the seat, directly to the seat, or like on the bracket I made for the seat. So I could take some of the haptics away from the pedals and put them into the seat and have more finite control over what haptics are on my pedals. But as is, I'm pretty happy. I upgraded this load cell e-brake not too long ago, and I went from, because my USB e-brake I had for a long time stopped working. It was intermittent and then it stopped working. These are both Simsonns. And this shifter, I was gonna go with the Thorn, the SSH Thorn, but the back order, I was like, I want to, it's a good shifter, but they're back order on the Thorn, and the new one they put out, they're even more back ordered. That's gonna be hard to part with, almost a couple $100 and then wait and potentially get hit with tariffs coming in, back when I was gonna order it. I don't think I've used the J50 yet. Maybe I have. Hit the E-Ray, but we'll try this car. I'm just happy I can play this game with the wheel, period. I was playing it with the controller for the first 2 days. So the fact that it's working how it's working, I'm tickled to death. And now, nice. Almost went with the Moza shifter, but I saw how many people snap their handle off. I really like the Simsonn pedals. I like the Simsonn pedals a lot more than the Moza. I was like, for the value, I'd rather support Simsonn. I already spent enough with Moza. Oh. I was playing ATRP. You think it easy on me because I'm in the pre-order bonus car, or is it just because this is at the top of the class? The telemetry pass-through with SimHub works for my haptics, and then I have the telemetry pass-through so my wheel lights up. I don't have a spare monitor or anything built. Thought about getting one of my old phones and doing a dash through SimHub. Well, the other thing I need to do is try to see if I can move the radar somewhere else on the screen, because I don't like it on the bottom right. My butt should be getting on this game now that it's on Game Pass. I'm always down to convoy with people. Not going to be on too much longer today because I haven't slept. I'm probably not getting discharged from the hospital, so I don't have to stay awake today. So I need to get some sleep, or I'm going to be worthless tonight. Might still be worthless tonight, I don't know. But this game feels good on controller. Feels good on wheel. It looks phenomenal. The pan looks beautiful. cars. Most of the cars sound good. Most of the cars feel good. Only two complaints, not really complaints, is the cut screen. It's like, shrinks down the screen for every cutscene. Like, that's such a small, like, how do you go from, that, and then, I know they're not going to do it, but when I saw them release that Xbox MetaQuest S3 edition, and then the Game Pass app, I really thought we were going to get some first-party VR games. We can dream. Yeah, I do VR in a set of Forza, do Content Manager, so I can load in the VR. I did some VR on ACC, set up for the Constitution, but I'm so slow. Like, I didn't really give it a good try. Like, I didn't even get past like the first couple races in the season. I just bought it because it was on super sale for everything. I wanted to try it. HD Evo in VR, it feels good, but it still needs some work. It's still early access. But when AC Evo progresses through their timeline a bit, their roadmap, because they're going to have open world around the Nuremberg, around the Green Hell, and I forget how many kilometers, but they're going to have a certain amount of square kilometers around the Nuremberg, and you'll be able just to hop on like the tourist entrance of the Nuremberg. And they have VR support. I raced multiplayer in VR after the 0.3 update, and it was pretty good. It was pretty fun. Every once in a while, I'll go in. It's so much fun. Like, I'm so excited for the potential of that. And then AC Rally, it doesn't have VR support yet, but it's going to have VR support. Dirt Rally 2.0 is VR, and that's a lot of fun. That's an older game, and it looks great. It's a lot of fun, but if I'm not in VR building up for it, if I wait a while between going in, I can only go like 45 minutes before I start to get motion sickness. But it is a lot of fun in Evo. The multiplayer race in Evo was fun too, but the last time I tried it, I was in the GR86 and no one was playing. Yeah. That's probably the Beyond, the big screen Beyond or something like that. That thing is like over $2,000 though. But it is nice. I got the MetaQuest 3 4K, and I got it used off Facebook Marketplace, and so I got the headset, and I bought the Bobo S3 Pro mount, and it has a fan in the front, which really helps cool it down, and it has hot swappable batteries. So I use virtual desktop streamer, and I'm completely wireless. So I don't have to use a link cable, and there's no cable you have to run from your graphics card. It's all wireless, which I really like. It's a bit heavy, it's a bit hot, but it's a 4K, so it's literally two 4K displays, one for each eye. So go to GR prototype. Green. It's kind of a lime green. It's not really like a thick green. I like the silver and black. I like the red. More red. I'm saving my voucher. I don't know what car. I don't know what the most expensive car is. Maybe that LLM Ferrari. Yeah, if you want to VR racing. Well, that's not bad. That's not bad. There might is it the Pimax? The Pimax Crystal? There's another VR headset that's like above the big screen. That's more expensive. I must have been thinking about that price. I think that's 4 times more than what I spent on the Meta Quest 3. Oh, I was looking off the radar, not at the road. I need to check the settings for that real quick because it's bugging me. HUD. What? Yeah, yeah. Nice, nice. Awesome, awesome. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's awesome. I think I just finally updated my banner on Twitch for the one I've had for like over 2 years, and I made another one and I just forgot to update it. It's similar to the one I had. I just refreshed it a little bit. Center left, center right. Right top. Center left. No, center right. I don't know. Audio. I don't understand how anybody could, buddy. I don't understand how anybody can monitor their own voice while they're streaming or recording. I can't do it. It took me well over a year. Oh, no, I don't let him jump on me. It's like, what? You see him? No. Come here. Come here. You don't let me jump on you. What's that? You're a good boy. What? I pick him up, he freaks out. He's like, nope. Like, nope. Okay. I know you're just playing. Yeah, it's hard. Like at that point, what I would do is just do a little recording and then play it back and then adjust it from there. Before my wife's her buddies. You got the force stamp. What do you? Let me finish this race. It's a stamp for the car, or is this the stamp is different from the wristbands? I'm still not used to all that Horizon stuff between the. It's a fish. Okay, is that the Explore Tokyo thing? That's the other side of the banner. I'm fortunate enough that sometimes I'll have my wife or my buds in Discord with me, and I can ask them to check out the audio. I had to adjust it for this game because this game was so loud in my ears, but then I dropped the volume so much that OBS is barely picking it up. You can set settings in OBS to duck. You can set it where your main game sound will duck your voice or whatever you decide. So like if you tell me when I talk, my voice should be louder than the game, and that it actually lowers the volume of whatever I'm doing on my main screen when I'm talking or when anyone in my Discord talks. It's crazy how much you can do in OBS. I don't know how far ahead I am in this race. Have you done any of the food deliveries yet? Raku? No. Riku? I don't remember how to say it. Yeah. I don't know what motor they have in that van that revs up to 14,500 RPM. Honestly, it's like a modified motorcycle engine. That was only 10 seconds faster. You figure out what we had to do for that car?
Okay, Sparky, I have set your route to the cross-country race event.
Austin Journal. Every Japan. Okay. Badges. We're in the orange wristband. Horizon play. I haven't done any of these. Okay. Complete each time of the festival playlist activity. I gotta do the playlist stuff too. News. Welcome to Japan. The Hammer Coupe was the one that I bought out. Time spent in first place. 20 collisions in a single race. Interesting. Yeah, we get pretty intense on the specs. Wheel spins. 200,000. Let's go. 200,000. Let's go. What is it, buddy? I see you. I'm not gonna pet you with gloves because then my gloves will smell like dog. Wash my hands. You ready for more races now? Still trying to figure it out. Car mastery. So down to 800. I'm up to 1.7. Up a little bit. Oh, I see you, buddy. No. Oh, you knew I had a glove on the left hand, so you went to the right hand? He's a smart dog, but I don't know if he's that smart. So there's a handful of cars. I'm not sure which one they are, but this top car mastery, when you upgrade it and you get to this point, it gives you a free car. I think one of them is one of the Corvettes. I haven't switched through the cars to find it. To find which one it is, or if I have it. Yeah, this one right here. What's up, Shadow? So yeah, that's a 2020 Stingray Coupe. If you level it all the way up, you get a free 1967 Corvette Stingray 427. I know there's another one in the Porsches. I don't know which Porsche it is. I don't have very many. I think I only have Rally and the 994. You're talking, I can't hear you.
I switched to the other mic. I got people, they're They're super loud and the mic, my mic's picking them up.
Okay, I guess you.
I got a boom mic, but my headset has a mic. Doesn't really work
Yeah.
sometimes, but me. Okay. Subaru STI, the 1998 with the 22B. See, this one does not have multi-maxer? No. Skilling. So this one does not have that.
Only a handful of them. I don't remember
I saw a
the
video on it
list.
and I was gonna send it to you and I completely forgot about it.
Yeah, I saw the video and I forgot to save it.
If I'm not wrong, I think one of the Corvette has it.
Okay, so the festival playlist is still locked. You can't access this right now. Check back in a future series.
I think I think you have to unlock it. Cause it's going live tomorrow from what I've been reading.
Okay, so it's not live yet.
6 days ago, let's see.
I don't know how much longer I'm going to be on. I'm getting sleepy. Been up all night, all day.
I was like, damn, he's on this early? Something's going on.
Yeah, I was just trying to stay up. I might have had to go pick my father up and take him to his house, his place. I won't have to, so now I'm just awake and tired.
Figured out if you want to go to sleep, but keep going.
Yeah. I can go for about another half hour. I'm gonna hop off.
See Toyota, where's Toyota?
Level 82.
You're catching up to me.
You're still pulling away from me. I guess I'm.
I'm on 86. I've stopped for the last 3-4 days. Or the last day. Haven't really doing anything.
Yo, I
Okay.
couldn't play last night if I wanted to. We had a storm blow through and I lost power.
Ooh. Oh, they added the Toyota Sprinter. The
It's
Trainer.
nice. I know one of them is the super van, the Ford super van.
I can't find it apparently.
You might not have the prerequisite cars.
Turn around.
Well, I'm on
Safe.
the Forza car list page. It tells you where to buy and where you can get everything. Okay, Toyota 1999 Toyota Altezza RS200Z edition. It's a retro super saloons. So it's only a seasonal car.
In 400 yards, turn sharp right.
That's impressive. That's one that I'm gonna have to jump on because once the season's over, we're gonna have to wait for the next season for it to be unlocked. Damn it! All right, where's my Evo at?
You're in, apparently.
Yep, I just switched over to my Evo.
Oh, where's your email? I said, where's your invite? I was like, you're in on my screen.
Oh yeah. I gotta switch my settings. I'm on auto drive right now.
Still can't get drifting down really. Like I've only tried to do the 240 and the Mustang. It seems like it just wants you to use the e-brake. It's not. You can do the clutch kick, but
I've just been picking up the collectibles. I got one more teacup left, and I'm done with the teacups.
was that how you get the badges?
Yeah.
Okay. I've been ignoring them honestly because
You have arrived at your destination.
my wife played it. She liked going around and collecting the stuff, so I've been.
Oh yeah, you're. If you're doing that, y'all be good.
If I use one of my vouchers, my one voucher on accident for a cheap car.
God. I haven't even used my Forza Horizon 5 voucher or anything. I didn't find nothing really appealing for me to use it on.
I would just use it on the most expensive car if I could get it.
Yeah, and then resell it.
Apparently, my most expensive car is a Hammer Mercedes. I don't know how that happened.
What?
That's what it said on the stats book. I'm like, it was only a $225,000 or $250,000 car.
Huh. That is very weird, but okay.
Packing prices, I don't know.
Dude, you get a Tricehawk now? Look at you.
Yeah, I just bought it. This is gonna kill me. Oh yeah, I might have fucked up. You're gonna have to carry on this one, Shadow. I fucked up.
Yep. Let me take it auto drive then. I was in auto drive.
I was so focused on how rough the suspension was treating me that I forgot to realize I had to stop for that turn.
Oh. Oh. Well, time to play bumper cars then.
Turn two. Oh my god. I landed so hard it cracked my windshield.
Already came in third.
Oh, man, we're gonna lose this one. I don't think I'm
You're
catching
good.
any of them. I had to rewind because I went so far off track.
Ooh. Defeated.
It's the first one of these we've lost.
Yep. First one we've lost so far.
You can't do a
Okay,
quick
Sparky,
restart.
what do you want to do now? Okay, Sparky, I have set your route to the dirt race event.
See your back wings, run it back.
I'm already back. Oh, I did the way you recommended me to do it. I had the game on a hard drive. I switched it to SSD and it helped a lot.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, 100%. That's what was taking so long to load. I was like, it wasn't making sense. I was like, it has to be on.
Yeah, I went to my to Steam and apparently I only had an hard drive on it, so it wouldn't let me put anything on the
Yeah,
SSD.
your SD was full.
Yeah, and then I just had to fucking add the SSD so I can actually put something
Yeah,
in it.
yeah.
Good thing I have two 1 terabyte SSDs that I don't use.
They're so expensive now, man. Everything's so expensive. It's ridiculous.
Honestly, I wish I would have bought the 16 terabyte SSD from Seagate when I built this
I'm,
computer like 4 or 5 years ago. I think they were like
that's
400 or 500 at the time. Now they're like 800.
for a 16 terabyte SSD. There's no way it's that cheap. Like 400 is like a 2 terabyte or 3 terabyte now.
Oh no, sorry, the 8 terabyte SSD, the one I'm talking about.
About to do it again. Slow down. Thinking about SSD prices. All the M.2 and SATA SSDs I've bought over the years are now at least 2 to 3 to 4 times more expensive than they were.
Oh yeah. Yeah, third place already. Yay.
We're ahead because I'm actually passing people
Good.
for now until I wreck out again.
These jumps are killing me though.
my God. These two cars collided midair before the jump, and I ran into them mid-jump.
Oh shit.
And then I landed on one car, so we got tangled up while the other car just took off.
Ew.
We won. All that matters.
Yep. We pulled the win. That's what matters.
Take it. We'll take it.
Yeah, my friend's been trying to buy a 240.
Okay, Sparky.
I'm
I
like,
have
how much
set
you
your
wanna,
route to the dirt
how much you
race
wanna
event.
put on it? It's like about 6K max. I'm like, bro, that's you're talking shell cost.
Yep.
Turn around
Yep.
when
It's.
it is safe to
I
do
knew
so.
once I sold my 240, I was like, I'm never gonna get another one again. Prices all shot through the roof, and it was like, I'm not gonna. If I had that kind of money, I would not spend it on a 240. And I remember when like all the people I knew, they got out of the 240s years before. I'm like, I could never understand not owning a 240. Like I never would understand a time when that didn't make sense, you know. But having kids and then seeing the 240 just sit there for what, over a year, and me just not having the time or money to work on it, I was like, I don't want to watch it rot.
Yep.
Then now the prices are so ridiculous. It's like if I had that money, I would not be spending it on a 240.
Definitely not.
The drift tax
Hey,
got way out of hand.
dude. Yes. Hell, even on the 350Zs, bro, like you can't even find a kind of junkyard for less than 5, unless it's even a motor or a trans. You're like, eh. Same with the BMWs. They're gone up in price
Everything.
ridiculously. It's like I got 6 grand max. I'm like, bro, if you find one, just go ahead and text him, but like, we'll give him exact his price. It's like, no, I want to go get him 145 for a $6,000 car that's posted. I'm like, good luck.
Yeah. Like, even if you find someone that's so down bad and needs money so quickly, there's gonna be somebody else with a freaking, trailer that's gonna pull up 30 minutes after they post the ad. And then flip it and resell it.
Exactly. I was gonna say, who the hell is bumping me? It's you.
Pretty good, pretty good. How you doing, Pickle? You're liking it. You were going ham and cheese on it. I thought you were ahead of me on everything when I started playing. I'm not gonna be on much longer today. I only got a couple more races in me. I may or may not be on tonight, but I'll be on on Friday night for sure. Unless I get called out for an emergency. Evil version. Interesting. Did you get a lifetime ban for that, or was that just? Oh, okay. I thought you meant you got the version from the open seas. But I didn't think you had a PC to game the game on. Cherry blossom tree. How you been, brother? Hope you've been doing well, all things considered. We're all still above ground, so. You think that do they have it yet? That's nice. I got my RS. I got 3 RSs. I got my S14. So I'm happy. I got a 2nd gen Trans Am, Smokey and the Bandit. I don't know if they have a 3rd gen in this game. It'd be funny if I'd be able to recreate all the cars I've owned in this game in real life, like replicate them. I knew that was you. I didn't want to compromise that turn and bin us both. That jump. Hold on, let me just slow down and go to the right.
That's why I was taking my turns wide.
Oh.
Close.
Did you hit the wall there?
I did. I
Yeah.
kissed it.
I saw you bump out in the rear view. Nice. Good race.
We finished. What matters?
Mm-hmm. Clinched podium. Yeah, I'm really impressed with this game. Yeah, recommended Modern Rally and recommended Total Rally.
Okay, Sparky, I have set your route to the cross-country race event.
This race. Yeah, buddy. Like I said, I don't know if I'm going to be on tonight. I might be, I might not. I'll be on Friday night. As long as I don't get called out for an emergency. Probably be on Saturday as well. Maybe Sunday. I don't know how much you're up late anymore. Well, staying up today just because I had something I need to stay awake for. I end up not having to go do it, so. There, sir. Yeah, I can just get in like the trail hog, or I can get in the out 1 mile for vehicles and just jump over everything.
Oh, you're right.
I think all the I just have the Evo on auto drive. Yeah, I'm very pleasantly surprised with this game. I enjoyed it on controller. I'm enjoying it a ton with the wheel and with the haptics and the force feedback and everything. The one thing, the auto drive does get a bit silly sometimes. You need to turn around or if it gets stuck on a car. Traffic is a bit.
Nuisance?
He has no sense of self preservation. It's like GTA AI, where it literally
Turn sharp
just does things like practically breaks physics to fuck you up.
Turn sharp right.
Yeah, have fun. I remember that Adams thing, bro. Finally got it. Found it the other day. And oh my god, this is sick.
What?
The Forza Miata, Forza Edition.
Oh, nice, nice. On any car, people?
Yards, turn right.
Okay. You probably need to add arrow.
Yards, turn right.
Probably tweak the suspension if you want stability at that high of a speed.
Turn right. In 200 yards, turn right. Turn right.
The AI is treacherous, dude. Absolutely treacherous in this game. I thought the AI in Motorsport was a bit aggressive. Has nothing on this Horizon's AI aggressiveness.
Yeah, aggressive. Especially if you like Super Pro.
Yeah, dude. No, there's been so many clips of them ignoring physics. It seems like people were saying that the AI cars have added gravity. Of no speed penalty.
Makes sense, honestly.
They took screenshots and pictures of the cars like next like, oh, it didn't let us. Did it try to pull you or no?
Didn't give me the. Just told me that you were creating a.
That's one of the broken one. Yep.
That's the second one we found.
Oh, one more time. No, let's call it here.
Yeah.
27 session joined. Ready for next race.
Pulled.
Nice. I switched cars. Instead of going with the same car I had and the car I was in, I switched to a different car and it pulled you.
The Yaris.
So the Yaris.
I actually just bought this thing. I'm kind of thinking of buying one in real life, actually.
Really?
Yeah, one of my dealerships has 3 of them. Instead of getting a damn truck or something, that's not worth it. Shit.
That payment's still going to be a truck payment, unless there's no markup.
True.
And have you seen how many of these 3 cylinders have blown?
Oh yeah.
Between the GR Corolla and the Yaris.
I know the A6 was having problems with it. I should track it.
8.6?
Yeah.
The 8.6 had the bark mark. Yes, sir. Appreciate you stopping through, Jack. I'll catch you later, brother.
Son of a bitch, you trying to spit me? Oh, I got 2 cars pitting me right now.
Oh. I'm getting bumper. I'm literally getting. Oh my God. I'm getting ping pong back between 2 cars.
So they were doing the same thing to me, and then I was like, nope. I paid one straight to the wall and it fixed my problems.
Ooh, I fucked that one up. I was going to get the better of them, but they just keep bullying me.
I can't get enough speed to pass them. That's my problem.
These jumps are messing me up more than anything. How about I smash through the wall?
There was no room for me to get speed whatsoever.
I almost passed them. Almost got in the 9th, and then they just dropped me back.
Oof. You were having the same problem I have. They were ping pong you all over the place.
Yep. Oh, GG's. We'll get them next time.
Indeed.
And popping off, good sir. I appreciate the races.
Oh yeah, thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. You have a good
Sure.
rest.
Thank you, thank you. We'll catch you later, bud.
Mm-hmm. Sure will. All right, buddy. Yeah, have a good one.
Thanks, you too. All right, y'all. Hope everyone has a great rest of their day. Has a good week. I gotta go. Get some rest. Catch you next time.